Hello everyone. This video now is the analyzing the second book from the Twilight Saga, New Moon. Finished reading it a couple days ago. Right now I'm reading Eclipse. I think I have like what 2 or 3 weeks left of video blogging. I should have all four of them done. I mean, I'm almost at I'd say about uh, almost done with Eclipse. What am I, like halfway through it or something like that? 60% of it done. Anyway, so this is an analysis on New Moon. Read the whole thing. It was way better than than stupid Twilight. Twilight was boring and oh Edward, oh Bella, I love you. Oh no, blah blah blah. I mean, this book starts with a bang. I mean, what's his name? Jasper trying to kill Bella. Mm. uh, and then Edward's all like, "Oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself, basically, and leave you alone because I'm just no good for you." And then Bella's like, "No, blah blah blah." And then she's like, "Yeah, he's right. I'm not good enough for him." And she mopes around for like 5 months or something ridiculous like that. I mean, I don't know. Overall, Bella's just a really boring, self-conscious character, I think. Anyways, as the story goes on, by the way, this is just a little summary I'm giving you guys. Um, she starts hanging out with like, what's his name? Jacob Black, who is tight. I mean, shit. I don't understand why there wasn't more Jacob Black in Twilight. I mean, I probably would have liked the book a little bit more if they would have had Jacob in more than just 2 or 3 chapters they had him in. I mean, he's pretty funny. The whole seeing who's older by I think they add their ages by depending on the type of skills they have. Cause and then off like from the beginning, you can tell Jacob is interested in Bella, but then she's really broken or whatever. And there was actually a really good quote I liked. I forgot what chapter it was on, but Bella starts talking about how I guess she's like the planets around the sun, and then Edward was her son, and then I forget what the quote was, but I know it touched me a little bit. I was like, dang, like I guess she really did love Edward, and sucks for you, Bella. It just shows you that some things are too good to be true. Anyways, just again the whole she starts becoming friends with Jacob Black. They become BFFs or whatever. And then Jacob starts acting weird after they go on that movie date, I thought it was pretty funny because it was supposed to be like 5 people, and then it ended up becoming like a date between Mike, or a fight between Mike and Jacob, see who gets Bella. And then after the movie, Jacob gets sick, and that's when we learn the big secret that he is in fact a werewolf. And then I believe Bella makes a comment like, only me would pick like two creatures from mythological creatures, some shit like that. And then only in Forks, this little crappy town, they would have werewolves and vampires, whatever. And then she gets all emotional because Jacob doesn't want to hang out with her anymore, which I think it's a bunch of crap. And she even acknowledges, I'll give her credit for that. She acknowledges that maybe she's messing around with him, not like, but messing around with his feelings, and yeah, like she should stop being a bitch. Like either you like him or you don't. Like I don't know. And it's just she eventually does find out that he is a werewolf, and but I wouldn't say he's a werewolf. I mean, I guess he is a werewolf, but I thought, as far as I knew, my facts of werewolves they only change in like a full moon or some crap like that, and they seem to be able to, in a sense, control their shape shifting, and I was just I watch True Blood. I don't know if anybody knows what that show is. It's about ironically vampires, and and HBO, and I don't know. I like the show. Some people hate it. Some people love it. I'm one of the guys that love them. It's a pretty good show, I think. Anyways, there's one of the characters can turn into any animal at any given time, and I believe he calls himself a shapeshifter. His name is Sam, if I remember correctly. And that's what I think they are. I don't think they're werewolves per se, but that's just my opinion. Um, and it's just apparently it's too dangerous for again, the whole too dangerous. In Twilight, the first book, it was too dangerous for Edward to hang around with Bella because he could just kill her apparently, and so can Jacob because Jacob is not that good at controlling his emotions apparently, and if you lose control of your emotions, you shift into a werewolf, and we also learned that Sam, the leader of the pack or the Queerling pack, has a girlfriend, I guess you would call it, or fiance. I think they're fiance, and she has like a big scar on her. Is it right side of the face or is it left side? I forget which one it was, but and apparently that happened because Sam lost his temper and she was standing too close and she basically got hurt. In the pack, I believe there is. By the way, I've already read on Eclipse. I'm pretty far on Eclipse, so what do you call it? So if I get some facts confused, though, like forgive me. But I think that here in New Moon, there's like 5 pack members or some crap like that, and they can all hear their thoughts, and there's nothing they can't. They have to obey Sam because he's the alpha or some shit like that, and I don't know. Anyways, the movie goes on, or the movie, as the book goes on, Bella gets all like, she becomes really good friends, and then, but then they find out that what's her name, Victoria from the first book. Excuse me, Victoria from the first book is trying to kill her, because when Edward killed James, and that was her maid, she wants to kill Bella because that's Edward's maid or whatever. So, the pack's trying to protect Bella now, and also the people for Forks. And then Bella is a dumbass and decides to jump from a cliff. Because earlier in the book, you could tell there's a little foreshadowing, I guess, where they're jumping off a cliff, and the pack is, because they're brave or whatever. Anyway, she decides to jump off the cliff, and Jacob was supposed to be there with her, but then he was with the pack, hunting down Victoria or whatever. Basically, she's about to drown, and later on we find out that actually Victoria was in the water with Bella, so she was probably one of the ones that was pushing her down, or she was probably holding on to Bella, not letting her rise up to the top to get air. Anyways, Jacob goes into the water, saves Bella. She's all right. Also, we find out that what was his name? I forget what his name was, but one of Charlie's friend who also lives in the reservation had a heart attack, and he died. So at the same time that Bella jumped off the cliff, what's his name? I forget what his name was. He dies. So it's chaos, and then Jacob saves her, takes her to the house, and then he's like, "There's a vampire in your house," and we find out that the vampire actually is Alice Cullen, Edward's sister, because she recognizes the Mercedes that's sitting outside, and she's like, "It's Alice," and Jacob gets all freaked out. He leaves, whatever. And then "Oh, Alice, how are you?" They get together, blah blah blah. They catch up on some things, and then the big part of the story happens. I'm cutting in 10 minutes, so it's probably gonna be a 2-part video again. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.